It's time for Sunday brunch. We have Tyson Caldwell here, the Tulsa Food Guy, and you're making a special recipe that means something to you today.
Yeah. My grandpa Richard passed away this past week, and he was a fisherman. He was a World War II vet, 93 years old. So, you know, I thought, what better than to come on here and make his favorite meal, which was some fried fish. I mean, he'd go to the finest steak restaurant, and he'd still order, a fish sandwich over getting a steak.
Well, fried fish is delicious, so we're looking forward to what you're going to cook up here. What kind of fish do we have?
We got some crappie here, which this recipe can be done with catfish, crappie, anything you want, tilapia, anything, any freshwater fish. But crappie was Grandpa's favorite, and this was actually the last fish that he ever caught. So,
wow.
No, I'm just joking.
Oh.
But anyway, so for our batter, got some Shawnee Best cornmeal. We're just gonna dump that in there, and with a little bit of flour, which I already put in. And then we're gonna take some, and then we're gonna take some Cajun seasonings.
Make it a little spicy. We
Just
know when Tyson's cooking,
flavor.
It's gonna be a little spicy.
This actually isn't too spicy, at least by my terms, so that doesn't necessarily mean much. And then a little bit of garlic powder too. And then we're just gonna mix this all together. And I prefer to deep fry, but my deep fryer kind of crapped out on me today. So we're gonna pan fry it, which is probably the way Grandma would do it anyway.
Sure,
unless
and you know, then you can see how you do it at your own house.
And I actually like to put a little bit of the Cajun seasoning on the fish ahead of time, which we were doing earlier, as you saw.
Yeah.
Then you just take the fish and we throw it in our batter.
Really? And you don't actually have to do an egg wash or anything?
No, it's just a nice light batter. You can do an egg wash, but that gets a little heavy on the batter for me. I like to taste the fish, and if you put too much batter on there, then you kind of lose the flavor of the fish.
Sure.
And we're gonna see if this thing.
Oh, hey,
we're
nicely
not gonna light the
done.
place up like we did last time we fired this up. And just throw it in your oil, get that nice and hot. And if you got a deep fryer, it works really well. You just stick it in there and let it sit for about 3 to 5 minutes. If you're doing catfish or something that's a little bit thicker, then you might give it 4 to 6 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes, something like that. But
it's already starting to smell good.
You can pretty much figure out when it's done, because it'll just have that nice tender, crispy look and feel to it. So
yeah, I mean, if you needed to cut into it, it's flaky.
And if you want, you can get some tartar sauce. I've told people before that tartar sauce is my favorite condiment. If I could have a swimming pool full of tartar sauce, I would just sit out in that thing forever. But
we'll come back and try Tyson's food, maybe with some tartar sauce, just a little bit of tartar sauce.
I might get a pool of tartar sauce.